Back again with day 2 of the HORRORman's Challenge, Part 2. This one is called Damn, That's Creepy. And it's a real tough one because he's insisting that it has to be a creepy scene from a non-horror movie. So I guess you could do something from like a science fiction movie that would have been creepy. Go with your story, honey.
Alright, well, I had a hard time with this because I don't remember anything creepy in any movies that I've seen that are not horror. But I know when I was a child.
No family movies with any uncles or anything?
No. But when I was a child, um, I used to get kind of frightened when I used to watch The Wizard of Oz. Especially with the Wicked Witch, the flying monkeys, the trees, the scene with the trees, that when they come to life, when Dorothy actually picks the apples off the trees, that was kind of creepy to me. I mean, when you're a kid, you never see talking trees. So, and actually the scene in the beginning when you see,
I've seen a weeping willow.
when you see the witch riding on her bike, it's creepy, but what makes it so creepy is the music in the background.
I've seen a whispering pine.
When you see her just riding on that bicycle and you hear the music, it is just so creepy. That's just what makes it so scary. So,
You know when I hear that music now? Like when your sister shows up at a barbecue.
you stop it. You're ruining my thing.
All right, go ahead. I was surprised you picked that. I thought you were going to go pick on the deformed kid.
No, that was the whole movie was.
You might as well tell them because they're going to ask me.
Well, I thought about Mask too, but I figured it's like the whole movie. You know, it's like just so. His face is just pretty badly messed up, and it's just very scary looking. You know, but
And you say, I have no compassion.
that face, that's so sad too, though.
And that creeped you out? Well, for me, it was really tough because I don't think I watch nearly enough regular movies, and the fact that I watch so much horror, there's really not a lot that creeps me out. In fact, if it was really hard pressed, I was going to say that realizing that someone wrote Tyler Preston's name in the Death Note notebook at the end of his video, it would have been my creepy pick. However, a couple things did come to mind, and I'm just not digging the movies out. But the one that really came to mind first and foremost was a David Lynch film. I mentioned this to Moods 616, was that when he selected Inland Empire, is like you could have David Lynch do a regular normal movie. He could have been directing Home Alone 3, and somehow he'd do something just really creepy in the middle of it. And but the movie I'm speaking of is Mulholland Drive, and the scene in particular is a little bit disjointed. It's a couple guys in a coffee shop having a discussion, and they end up leaving the coffee shop or what have you, and they go behind this alleyway, and there's this, I don't know what it is. It's not even, it doesn't even look like a homeless guy because it looks like this. It looks like Robin Williams with like crap all over his face or something. But when that thing turns around and stares back at the guy and just freaks him out, I was a little like, ooh, that's just, I don't know. I wouldn't want to walk around behind an alley and come across that thing. So that was pretty creepy. What else? I would say the other thing that kind of was creepy was Todd Solondz's movie Happiness. Would be another pick of mine, and the scene would be Well, most of the scenes with Dylan Baker's character, who is a diddler, and when he's like in his car looking at Teen Beat magazine and jingling his jangle, that was pretty creepy. And the whole conversation he eventually has with his son when his son realizes that his father is into little boys, and he starts asking him if he wants to. Well, I won't use the language that is used in the film, but he asks him if he wants to have intercourse with boys, and he tells him yes. And then he asks him if he wants to have intercourse with him. Thankfully, he says no. But that whole little exchange was pretty creepy. So those are my two picks. Would be Mulholland Drive and Happiness, and her with the Wizard of Oz and Mask. Hey, don't worry, haters gotta hate.
No, I don't hate it. I feel for the child.
Yep, but you just won't feel his face.
No, that's not what I meant.
See you later in day 3.
Bye.